How to make money from nothing. The secret behind it all. Lies you've been told. Do you labor for money or inherit it? Is it evil's root? What are you willing to do to get your hands on more of it? You've been trying to catch up with it, right? Most of what you think about money has been impacted by your upbringing and surroundings. If you were born into a household with little money, you're more likely to assume that YouTube won't generate much money. Your school didn't educate you about money, so most of you will have incorrect notions that won't benefit you. This adventure will shift how you've viewed money your entire life. Hollywood portrays the affluent as wicked, backstabbing, entitled, or corrupt. Have you believed this stereotype? WealthX reported that those with $30 million or more are self-made billionaires of the world's very wealthy. Born poor, Howard Schultz. Poverty-born, Oprah Winfrey. Self-made millionaire, Jeff Bezos. Musk self-made billions. Self-made millionaire, Sarah Blakely. What do they know that you don't? Your education's primary purpose. Why is it wrong? If you're watching this, we'll presume you want to earn lots of money quickly. This money-making equation won't work. Hall's most valuable resource, once it's gone, there's no way to get it back. That resource is time. In a regular profession, the amount of money you burn depends on how much time you put into it. If you made $20 an hour and worked 40 hours a week, it would take about 24 years to achieve $1 million. But that's without taxes or costs. You'll spend over 24 years and inflation will make your $1 million less valuable. On $20 an hour, you can only be a billionaire in old age by living thriftily, and most of your time is past. You exchanged all that time for money, and it wasn't much. How can there be self-made millionaires and billionaires at such early ages? The answer is that they have a perfect equation for money than you do. Financial truths. Attention capitalists. Stop pursuing money. Game rules. You're compensated based on how much your market values you. Your friends, family, and neighbors are the market. Your countrymen say football players are overpaid, but millions. Football needs a market. People must find value in football to spend money on matches and goods. And if the market is vital for football, they will. What do you think happens to the athletes at the peak of their game? They're well compensated. The cleaner who sweats and tires himself out every day makes less than the accountant who sits at a desk. Why? They may replace the cleaner because the market values the cleaner's work less than the accountant's. Learning his work is easy, so the market won't pay him more than a number cruncher. The tax expert who saved customers thousands. We recently addressed how finding a job is key to gaining money quickly. So how can we boost our perceived value? Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos have what? This increases their perceived worth. If you desire money, the first thing you need to do is figure out how to solve difficulties. This is the first step in this equation of riches. Almost all money is based on this fundamental idea. If it helps, it'll be funded. If you solve $1 million issue, you'll be rich. If you solve $1 billion problem, you'll earn billions. Think about all the difficulties our site, like Amazon, solves. Traveling to a shop, waiting for weeks for delivery, reduced pricing, etc. List Amazon's prior acquisitions and the challenges they answer. Jeff Bezos was rewarded for solving $1 billion issue. You're doing it incorrectly if you chase money. If you desire money, don't seek it. Look for problems and solutions to those problems. Then build a company around it. Really? Just solve issues and money will emerge. I'll need to construct the next Amazon, Facebook, or Google, right? We can't code and don't have enough money to start a large project. We don't hold your desires more old patterns. Start with an issue. Market watch. People dislike what? People want what? What annoys people? What's inconvenient? Is it an issue you can and should solve? A challenge worth taking on. The last stage to riches is developing a scalable solution to the issue. Your solution must impact a large number of people. Local football limits you, but a franchise is more scalable. If your answer is software, you can grow it online without worrying about manufacturing or shipping expenses since it's all virtual. Good luck finding works with limitless size, but be cautious if your solution requires your time. Let's imagine you were a $100 per hour yoga instructor. Congratulations! You just created yourself another career. There are only so many lessons you can conduct in a day, so your revenue is time-bound. However, if you launched an online yoga class and you can earn money 24/7, don't miss it. Automation is key. Properly implemented procedures and processes will keep your company operating smoothly. If there is anything in your firm you can outsource or pay someone to handle, do it. Even if you're the greatest, you shouldn't do everything. Once you find a solution, someone can do it better. It's not about your ego or what you're passionate about. It's about making sure everyone in your market can access the answer. The market ignores your passions. So now that you have a lucrative firm with the correct procedures and processes, reap what you sow. Pay off. You may continue your company or sell it. Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. This is the moment when someone buys the solution you spent years constructing. PayPal is being sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. Your business succeeds. There are many reasons to keep operating your company if you do. Maybe you love your company and want to keep it. Perhaps you can add value to the firm and sell it for more later. Or perhaps it's a mix of these three things. You accomplished it. You addressed a market issue and were rewarded. Now what? Why bother? Life or money? Most of you never wanted money. Money's only paper or a number on a screen. Its worth depends on our confidence in it. Never was this about money, mortgage, payoff, buying your dream automobile, traversing the globe without concern. That's the freedom you wanted. Your objective was a feeling, not money. The freedom to do what you want without worrying about money. My year's vacations are over. What's my rent plan? Is my pension enough? Which aspirations must I abandon? I can't afford it. This video's most powerful lesson wasn't about money. We all have one precious resource. Time is lost forever. Is it worth spending a lot of time on a job you don't like? Is your life work, home, television, sleep, wake, repeat till retirement? How many hours do you waste, or maybe you accept it? Perhaps you have to option but to pursue that route for now. And if so, don't worry. The most you gained from this movie was a little enjoyment and maybe a shift in perspective. But there are those among you who understand the other side, who desire to change. No more money worries. We must remind you, don't chase money. Solve puzzles. This is how to find money if you want financial freedom. Let problem solvings be your life's battle. Does it imply you'll be happy at the end of the road? If your fight is significant, keep at it. Conclusion. Here's your wealth calculation. We overlooked several details in this business money video. Entrepreneurship is too large to address in a single movie like this. Most individuals fail for different reasons, but failing is crucial. Failing quickly and moving on to the next thing. And if you're doing something that isn't technically a business, ask yourself what issues you're tackling. It might help you improve. If you can solve more problems and discover more solutions at work, you may utilize it to negotiate a better wage. We'll close with the same message we have stated throughout the video. Instead of seeking money, pursue problem solving. I hope you liked and learned something from today's video. If you want to keep improving and being inspired, subscribe and press the bell button to be alerted whenever we upload a video. This has been Market Profits Institute.